Hi there, plant friends. Welcome back. My name is Carol, and this is my vlog, A House Plant Passion, where we just submerge ourselves into all things plants, care, all the things. So this is yet another one of our series in Plant of the Day, and we focus on one plant and tips and tricks regarding that one plant. So the plant I'm going to discuss with you today is this beautiful ZZ plant. Now the one I have several. This one is called the Raven ZZ because it has these big, beautiful, almost black shoots where they are mature. These leaves almost look fake. Look at them. They're shiny and just absolutely gorgeous. When the plant gives you new shoots, they kind of look, they come out in this green, bright green color, if you can see. And this one has been with me for a while, so you can see how it's starting in the veining and the edges of the leaves to turn to that beautiful raven color. She's just absolutely freaking gorgeous. She has been blessing me with so much new growth. I can't even tell you. I bought her as a super small plant. She was one of the first plants I bought on Amazon from a grower. And I tell you, this is one of her original shoots, and that's the size that she was. I've already had to put her into a different pot, this beautiful clear pot. She just has lost her mind, and I'm so happy about it. So you can see she's not leggy at all. The scientific name for this plant is Zamicocculus zamifloria. Again, we've already discussed I'm not that great with pronouncing the Latin names for these plants. That's why the rest of the world, including me, just refers to them as the ZZ plant because that's easier to say. They come from dry forest and grasslands of, I would say, Eastern Africa, from Kenya all the way down to South Africa. So they're used to drought. They're used to not getting a whole bunch of water. And when they do get a good drenching in their native environment, they hold on to water. So as far as watering is concerned, you want this plant to completely dry out in between watering or you will kill it. And we've already discussed earlier that I have a history of loving my plants to death with the water situation. So I really stepped out of my comfort zone buying this plant, and she has taught me a lot. When she's completely dry, I let her go another 2 to 3 days, and she's still perky and lively and lovely. She doesn't throw one fit whatsoever. She has these rhizomes underneath the soil here. They almost look like little potatoes, and that's where they store all their water and their nutrients for a rainy day. Until a rainy day. For a rainy day? Whatever. So this girl, she hadn't been watered in 6 to 7 weeks, and I measured her with my moisture meter, and she was in the low 30s. I walked away from her, gave her no water. 2 days, 3 days later, came back. She was even drier, and I gave her a thorough soak. So thoroughly that it was running through these drainage holes on the bottom. And she loves being watered that way. She's just exploded with growth with being watered that way. As far as light, this is the one plant that you could put in a corner of your room, granted that has a window somewhere, or a room that has some kind of artificial light somewhere, and it would probably thrive. There's been stories that have gone around between plant enthusiasts where this type of plant has been locked, forgotten in a trunk of a car for 3 months, and then the person was like, oh my God, my plant. Suddenly remembered it was there, and it had no food, no fertilizer, no water, no control on temperature, complete darkness. Did it look worse for wear? Yes. Did it survive? Absolutely. So this is a plant that is so incredibly hardy. It's great for someone who doesn't want to have to really focus on their plants. doesn't have a lot of time to be like doting on them and hugging them and making sure that they're okay. It does do better in bright indirect light. It will give you the most growth and the least legginess. As you can see, leggy would be where there would be lots of room in between these leaves. She's doing just fine. She's perfect with the length that she's giving me in between her leaves and the stem. She's got her very own, I wouldn't say her very own, she's sharing it with her ZZ neighbors. I have a chameleon and a regular ZZ plant. They share a bifurcated grow light that I bought from Amazon, where you can control and rotate both arms, and it also has some red lights in there that are promoting growth for the plant, and she's loving it. As far as soil, you want a really good draining mix. You want to make sure with this plant you need to have drainage holes. If you do overwater, which is impossible to do if you're just giving it a thorough soaking, but even if you overwater the plant, if it has somewhere to go, if you make the mistake and you water it too much every once in a while, it will be able to let it drain and it'll be good. And you also want to remember that the temperature that this plant can survive in, it's incredible. I mean, look at where it comes from. It can take temperatures as low as 45 degrees Fahrenheit. I think that would be 7 point something degrees Celsius, and it will do just fine. Once it drops below there, it's going to start throwing some issues at you. But humidity-wise, my humidity in my house has been just fine, between 50 and 60, and it can drop even lower than that, and it's not going to throw a huge fit. Another thing you want to make sure you remember is ZZ plants are not pet friendly. They are toxic to humans and animals. So if you have little nibblers, you want to keep these far, far away from their hands and their mouths where they can get a hold of it. What else do I want to cover about this beautiful girl? She's so distracting. I don't know. Let's see. Oh, yes, pests. So pests, they're spider mite prone, mealybugs, the little cotton bugs that just find their way to plants. A million ways, it seems like. The fight is real. You can use a good old neem oil on this to treat any of those pests that might find their way onto her. Other than that, she's a very easy plant to get along with. She doesn't really ask for much. If you give her too much, she's going to let you know it. Absolutely. And she has been truly a great teacher for me, being a person who overwatered her plants to death and gave too much love in that way. She has taught me so much on how to just pull back and take it easy and just watch her grow. So I hope you found this helpful. If you really like a plant that doesn't take a whole lot of effort and will give you a whole lot of growth in return, ZZ Plant is your way to go. So if you loved this video, please make sure to like and, hey, subscribe to my channel. That way you can keep coming back for more of our beautiful, lovely videos surrounding our lovely greeny friends here. Until next time, remember to give your plants lots of love, except for water. Don't give this one a lot of water love. She won't like it. And until next time, we'll see you soon.